I made a song of my own called He's Acting Single. I'm drinking doubles. He was acting single. I was drinking doubles. Or maybe doing doubles at a pool hall or at a pool table. He was acting single. He really thinks he could get away with it. But I don't think so because he was acting single. But he never thought I would find out. Well, when he started acting single, I just made it backfire on him tonight. 'Cause I know if you're watching my Raider channel from where you are, Vincent Noriega, you're a liar and father, mother of it. Vincent Noriega, you're a motherfucking liar. I found out you were acting single. I was telling the truth. You abused me, motherfucker. Because you thought you could act single. You thought that you could cheat and lie to me on this computer system here in my apartment on this tiny little sofa. I'm gonna let you know right now, Vincent. You don't go behind my back and play me for a fool like that. You don't act like you're single. You cheat on me behind my back after I was good to you and your family. So I'm gonna make a little tune. You're acting single. You're acting single. You're threatening me to kill me. You're threatening to kill me. Do you know how that messed up my brain? It messed up my brain where I felt in danger all the time because of all the threats you caused me. That you hope I die a slow death. And you hope someone shoots me. You cause fear in me, Vincent Noriega. A lot of fear. I'm barely realizing how bad you treat me. How bad you abused me. I don't care if your family members see this. I want them to know how you really were with me. I took care of your cousin, your son-in-law, or your nephew-in-law, or your nephew. I took care of your cousin, Vincent Noriega. I took care of him with all my heart. I gave him a job, and he's the one that turned against me and had his whole family turn against me. I was loyal and true to him and his family. I bought them Christmas presents. I even offered a job to Vincent. He promised me he was never going to leave me if he ever lost his job. He lied to me. He said he always told me that the money wasn't going to be important if he ever lost his job. He said he was going to stay with me forever. He lied to me. He abused me. Look at the black eyes he left me. Not being able to sleep at night because he was cheating on me with a woman online on the computer in my apartment. Making nasty videos. And I never disrespected his dad's house like that. He respected my apartment. He disrespected my apartment like that. And he kept threatening to have someone shoot at me or kill me. And I'm telling the truth. He was acting single while I was being loyal. He was acting single while I was the one being loyal. Giving him money from my financial aid checks. And him going out and abusing me and forcing me to go rent a car with the money just so he could cheat on me for more than a year and a half with one of the neighbors' wives around the block. I think a lot of people knew that Vincent was cheating on me. You think that wouldn't affect me and hurt me? Or cause me to have symptoms of, I'm going to say it, symptoms of suicide. Because of your guys' brother and nephew and cousin, Vincent Noriega, Noriega. He even held up an Indian statue at me, and I feared for my life. That was the most fear he put in me. I thought he was going to throw it in my head and kill me. What would have happened if your nephew, Vincent Noriega, did kill me with that statue? I would be dead, and you guys' brother would be alive right now. You better think about those terms. If he had thrown that Indian statue at my head that day, he would have not only killed me, but my puppies. If you feel your brother doesn't deserve to be in prison, he does. Because that's a threat of murdering somebody when what your brother did to me. How do you think I feel right now? Feeling a threat that your brother was going to kill me with the Indian statue. Better think long and hard about it. I would have been the dead one, and your brother would be out here living freely, probably. Because your dad wouldn't help me. If you guys really want to get along with me and my family, or me to still be with your brother or cousin or nephew because I treat him real good and I was loyal to him, you better watch this video. Find out the truth about how he really was toward me. He's the one who abused me. You just remember that. I stayed loyal to him. And if he says other things about me, what I did to him here, it's because of the way he treated me. It's because of the way he treated me. I had to finally stand up for myself and defend myself and tell him I'm not going to put up with it any longer. Yeah, that's why I beat him up at times. Because I was fed up the way your brother Vincent Noriega or your cousin Vincent Noriega or second cousin Vincent Noriega who's listening to this video and watching this video, or your Uncle Tio or your Tio Chente. He was abusing me. He almost killed me with the Indian statue. You think that doesn't give me PTSD? Or suicidal thoughts in case he does have somebody on the outside kill me? Or hurt me? That's not right. You put my life in danger. You guys lied to me. You guys said he wasn't a gang member, but he is a gang member. Anytime somebody has bulldog tattoos, they're gang members. He has put my life in so much danger that I'm afraid that those bulldog gang members are going to hurt me and kill me and shoot me when I go walking down Chestnut all by myself to the store. And I'm not lying. I can hear people saying I'm lying, but I'm not lying. Your brother made me feel that way. Your brother made me feel in a way where the cops are coming knocking on my door almost every night because he was abusing me. He was cheating on me in my own apartment when I was fast asleep, making sex videos with another woman online. Because he saw me watching this similar story to this some young girl who was involved with a guy who was involved with drugs and alcohol. You guys knew he was involved with that. You guys didn't really warn me. You guys knew I hadn't been out too much. I had too much experience. It's the whole city of Fresno's fault. They need to let me win a big jackpot so I could pay my bills. Else I would go see an attorney myself and see how I could find a way to put Vincent and all his family in prison for allowing him to hurt me and make me feel this way. For my schizophrenia is getting worse. My PTSD is developing and probably going to get worse and worse and worse. No, I think my PTSD is getting severe. But the other part, my fears of a bulldog gang killing me, that's right here, up here in my head. Like someone's going to shoot at me when I walk down Chestnut Avenue. Because I've heard shootings around here. And if whoever's watching this better comment and say that nobody's going to hurt me like that. Because of what Vincent threatened me with. And he had bulldog tattoos. I'm serious. I've been so afraid. Because I've seen movies. Like American Me. And he used to make fun of the movie. Calling me little puppet. I think I fell when he called me little puppet. I told him not to be calling me that. Because I don't like murders or killings. Vincent Noriega threatened my life, and I feel people are going to hurt me. You're watching this, Vincent Noriega from jail. Because I know someone already told you about my new channel. All your threats put fear in me because of your bulldog tattoos. I'm afraid you're trying to hurt me over there when you're in jail. All I ever did was love you, Vincent Noriega. Why did you have to hurt my heart so bad? I know you can watch YouTube channels in jail. You better comment on this video, Vincent, and tell me if you still love me. Or at least apologize for the way you made me feel. Like somebody's gonna shoot at me or kill me. The threats you made to me, remember? I loved you with all my heart, Vincent Noriega. I loved you like a brother. When I thought of you, I thought of my father. And at the same time, I even said one time in one of my essays to Mr. Chacon. I said, he ain't heavy, he's my brother. That's how much I loved you, Vincent. I wrote something else than what Mr. Chacon told me to write. And I put in there that you're like my father. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So why did you hurt me, Vincent? Why did you hurt me? Can't you see in my eyes that you hurt me? And you held up that Indian statue at me? Like you were going to throw it in my hand and you hurt me? You told me you weren't a gang member. I think you lied to me that you are a gang member. Now I'm afraid for my life because of all the threats you made to me. And your father wasn't there to help me. Your father didn't even help me. All he did was tell me to let you sleep it off. I remember your dad saying to have respect over there at your dad's house and get along with Tina. I did get along with Tina. I got along with her that I gave her jewelry for Mother's Day. I gave her something for her birthday. Gave her something for Christmas. I even cooked your dad and Dina some homemade Mexican meals. I think I respected your dad's house more than you did, Vincent. I even got along with Dina. See what I did for you, Vincent? I helped you be able to move in next to your dad. Because I was the one that responded to his text the day you went out drinking and found her again. I was only trying to help your son, Mr. Noriega. Do you know I prayed for him to stop drinking like you told me to? I even told him one time that if he gave me a baby, I would stop my gambling. But no, he decided to cheat on me on the computer. He did love scenes with another woman in my apartment, naked videos. If you don't believe me, why don't you just guys come over here and see how bad it was. The naked videos. Well, I was sleeping. See all the stuff he broke. My mini blinds and everything. My kitchen cabinet. I never abused him or hit him for his drinking. Never. Not once did I abuse him at his dad's house for his drinking. But yeah, he came over here saying he was going to change and stop drinking. He lied to me. He was having an affair behind my back. Calling me hurtful names and saying hurtful things to me like, I deserve a better woman than you, Christine. That hurts a woman, especially a woman with a disability. And especially when he showed me that all he wanted was money. After, in the beginning, he promised me that's not what he was after. What he did to me was wrong, and he disrespected me and my brother. My brother specifically told him not to ever bring weed around me because I was already getting over my addictions. Because I was praying every day to the Lord. I think he just came into my life to ruin my relationships I had. Because if he really loved me, how come he didn't go date me in 2011 or something? When we first met on plentyoffish.com. Telling me he used to love me. There are some few words I know he told my brother's wife, brother. He was probably telling him that he was going to just use me, not even love me, pretend to love me, take me for a ride, to try to leave me high and dry. That's not right. If the government sees this and they hear my story, or anybody, you're going to find out what Vincent did to me. He abused me real bad, and I feel the government owes me. The government owes me 10 more times. Because my dad was a Vietnam veteran. And Vince's dad was a Vietnam veteran too. But you know what? I don't deserve abuse by somebody's son whose father was a Vietnam veteran. And they allowed it to happen. Every time I texted his dad, every time I asked him for help, he never came around to help me. I think something should be done. Either extensive counseling, someone come watch this video, make sure that nobody hurts me. Did I forget to tell you that I've been really severely depressed? And then sometimes I feel like I'm dying. That's right, I feel like I'm dying. Because my own brother doesn't talk to me no more. My own brother turned against me. Even though I may have lied about something, that he punched me, I didn't lie about him putting hands on me when he was fighting over a phone with me on my dad's heavenly birthday on January 3rd of 2021. I was really calling my sister. And he fought with me over the phone because we were using one phone only. A phone that I paid for. I helped him because without that job as my care provider, he would have never even had a job, he told me. He was thanking me for the job. Not every day he wasn't. He also made promises that he would never leave me if he lost his job. But he lied about that too, because he said, "You can't give me any more money, Christine. I have to go find someone else who could give me money. You can't give it to me no more." See? He used me.